Now to the Supreme Court decision that impacts colleges and students nationwide.
Justices struck down affirmative action policies at Harvard College and the University of North Carolina. ABC's M. Nguyen has you covered from Washington.
Discrimination still exists in America. We cannot let this decision be the last word.
President Joe Biden slamming today's Supreme Court decision, striking down affirmative action admissions policies in higher education, urging colleges and universities not to abandon their pursuit of greater diversity on campus.
What I propose for consideration is a new standard, where colleges take into account the adversity a student has overcome when selecting among qualified applicants.
The Supreme Court heard two cases challenging the admissions policies at Harvard and the University of North Carolina. The High Court's conservative majority ruled 6-3 to end the use of race as a factor in college admissions. Chief Justice John Roberts writing the majority opinion, saying both schools violated the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment and therefore must be invalidated. In a fiery dissent, Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote, "This decision rolls back decades of precedent and momentous progress."
You're not allowed to include race, which is such an encompassing part of at least my identity as an underrepresented minority. It makes me feel upset.
Roberts clarified that students could still use their experiences about race in admission essays, but schools couldn't use those essays to circumvent today's ruling, saying universities may not simply establish through application essays the regime we hold unlawful.
Now we look at the individual student and what they've accomplished, and we can look at what barriers they've overcome.
Edward Bloom, representing the conservative advocacy group seeking to overturn affirmative action, argued before the justices that the two schools discriminated against Asian American applicants. Both institutions deny the allegations. At the end of his address, President Biden was asked whether this Supreme Court has legitimacy, to which he answered, "This is not a normal court." Outside the Supreme Court, M. Nguyen, ABC News.